Alright, here goes. I don't even know where to start, so I'll just write it all down and hope it makes sense. So, my name's Max. I'm 47, been married to my wife, Camila, for almost 20 years. We've had our ups and downs like any couple, but I thought we were solid. Or at least, I wanted to believe we were solid. Turns out, I was just another idiot who didn't see the writing on the wall. Last week, I closed the biggest deal of my career, a massive pharmaceutical contract that's gonna set me up for life. I was supposed to be in New York until Friday, but things wrapped up early. I thought, why not surprise my wife? I even imagined her reaction, how she'd run into my arms, how we'd open a bottle of wine, maybe even plan a weekend getaway to celebrate. I was so excited to get home. Instead, I pull into my driveway and see a sleek black Mercedes parked there. Now, we don't own a Mercedes. Camila drives a Lexus. My stomach drops. I don't know why, but suddenly my hands are shaking as I turn off the engine. I sit there for a moment just staring at the car. Maybe it's a friend's? Maybe someone came over to visit? But something inside me is screaming that it's not that simple. I grab my bag, walk up to the front door and step inside. The house is quiet, too quiet. My heart is pounding. Then I hear it. Laughter. A man's laugh. Verse 2. It's coming from upstairs. I don't even remember climbing the stairs, but before I know it, I'm standing at our bedroom door, which is slightly open. I push it open just enough to see inside. There she is. My wife. Naked. In our bed. With a man I've never seen before. For a second, my mind goes completely blank. My body locks up. It's like my brain refuses to process what I'm seeing. Camila turns her head, and the second she sees me, her eyes go wide. Then she screams. I don't even react at first. I just stand there staring at them. My whole body feels numb, like I'm watching this happen to someone else. The guy jumps out of bed so fast he almost trips over himself. He's but naked, scrambling around like a deer in headlights, eyes darting from me to Camila, like he's waiting for her to say something to fix this. Camila yanks the sheets over herself and starts babbling. Max, oh my God. It's not what it looks like. Not what it looks like. She actually said that. Like I somehow misunderstood the situation. Like maybe this wasn't exactly what it looked like, her naked in bed with some stranger. I don't respond. I just take my phone out, completely calm, and start snapping pictures. The bed. The guy. Camila's panicked face. Click, click, click. Camila screams, lunging forward to grab my phone. Max, stop. Stop. I step back. No. You don't get to tell me what to do right now. My voice comes out eerily steady. Even I don't recognize it. The guy, let's call him Mr. Mercedes, finally finds his voice. Look man, I didn't know she was married. His hands are up like he's trying to defuse a bomb. I let out a short, humorless laugh. Yeah. That's the best you've got? Camila shakes her head frantically. Max, please, we need to talk about this. It just happened, I swear. I was lonely, I didn't think. I cut her off. Oh, you didn't think? That's your excuse? I step toward the guy. He flinches. Good. Get your stuff and get out. He looks at Camila like she's going to protect him. But she's just sitting there, still wrapped in the sheets, looking at me like she doesn't even recognize me. I walk over to the chair where his clothes are neatly folded, because of course this guy is the type to neatly fold his clothes before cheating with another man's wife. I grab his wallet, keys, and shoes and without another word, walk back downstairs. I don't even look back. Camila is still shouting something behind me, but I tune her out. My hands are steady as I walk out the door, down the driveway. I open the door to his precious Mercedes, drop myself into the driver's seat and start the engine. Then, without a second thought, I drive off. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even care. All I know is that I just drove off in his car. And it feels good. My heart is pounding, but my hands? Steady as hell on the wheel. The second I pulled out of that driveway, something inside me clicked. I wasn't the betrayed husband anymore. I was the one in control now. The smell of expensive cologne lingers in the car. His cologne makes my stomach turn. I roll the windows down and let the cold air slap me in the face. Feels better than sitting in that house, listening to her try to explain away the worst moment of my life. My phone starts blowing up. Camila. I ignore the first call. And the second. And the third. Then a text pops up. Camila, Max, please come home. We need to talk. We need to talk? I let out a bitter laugh. This woman. Another text. Camila, you're scaring me. Where are you? I smirk. Now she's scared? Funny, I don't remember her being scared when she was rolling around in bed with some other guy. Then another call. This time I pick up. Her voice is frantic. Max, where are you? Please just come home. We can fix this. I keep my voice cool. You're worried about me? I'd be more worried about your boyfriend. He's gonna have a fun time explaining to the cops why his car is missing. Silence. Then she loses it. What? Max, tell me you did not just take his car. I don't answer. Just let her sit in it. She gasps. You need to bring it back. Right now. Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're going to get in trouble? I laugh. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I the one who did something wrong today? She doesn't know what to say to that. So I hang up. I keep driving. Let her sit in her panic. Let her wonder what the hell I'm gonna do next. Because right now, even I don't know. I keep driving until I hit the edge of town. I pull into a random gas station, kill the engine, and just sit there staring at my hands on the wheel. What now? My phone buzzes again. I glance down. Not Camila this time. It's my best friend Jake. I hesitate, then pick up. Dude, where are you? He sounds out of breath. Camila just called me, freaking out. Said you lost it and stole some guy's car? I let out a small laugh. Lost it? I think I'm the only one who hasn't lost it, Jake. He exhales sharply. Okay, what the hell happened? I tell him. Everything. From the moment I saw the Mercedes in my driveway to the moment I walked in on my wife in bed with another man. I don't even sugarcoat it. Jake is dead silent. Then, Jesus Christ, Max. Yeah. More silence. Then his voice lowers. You sure this is the first time? That question hits me like a gut punch. I don't know. Because the more I think about it, the more things aren't adding up. The late nights at work. The sudden interest in going to the gym. The way she'd been extra distant the last few months. Had it always been this guy? Or were there others? I swallow hard. I don't know, man. Jake sighs. Listen, you need to bring the car back before this gets worse. Where are you? Before I can answer, something catches my eye. Across the lot, a woman steps out of the gas station. Tall, blonde, dressed sharp like she just came from a business meeting. She looks familiar. Then it clicks. It's Camila's best friend, Vanessa. And from the way her eyes widen when she sees me, I can tell she knows. She walks straight over. Taps on the window. I roll it down. Max, her voice is tight. I heard. Of course she did. Women like Camila? They don't suffer in silence. I just stare at her. Did you know? She flinches like I just slapped her. No. God, Max, no. I don't know if I believe her. But then she does something that surprises me. She leans in closer, her voice dropping. Max, she's lying to you. About everything. I freeze. What do you mean? She glances around like she's checking if someone's listening. Then she whispers. This isn't the first time. I stare at Vanessa, my grip tightening on the steering wheel. Say that again. She exhales sharply. Looks over her shoulder, like she's debating whether she should even be talking to me. Then she leans in. Max, Camila's been lying to you for a long time. This isn't the first time she's cheated. My stomach turns. I knew it. Deep down, I think I always knew. How long? My voice comes out cold. Vanessa hesitates. I don't know everything. But I know about one other guy, maybe two. I close my eyes, trying to stay calm. I feel like my body is burning. Who? She bites her lip. Looks nervous. I can't say. But it wasn't just a fling, Max. It was more. I don't even realize my hands are shaking until Vanessa reaches over and places hers on mine. Listen, I shouldn't even be telling you this. But you deserve to know. She's been playing you. And now that you caught her, she's going to spin it to make herself the victim. I breathe in. Why are you telling me this? Vanessa hesitates again. Then she gives me a sad smile. Because I actually care about you. I lost respect for her a long time ago. For a second, neither of us say anything. Then my phone rings. Camila. Again. I let it ring. Then another text pops up. Camila, Max, please come home. I can explain everything. Vanessa sees it. She scoffs. Yeah, I bet she can. I let out a breath. What do I do? Vanessa tilts her head. That depends. Do you want revenge? Or do you want the truth? I blink. Why not both? She grins. Now we're talking. I sit there, gripping the wheel, my mind racing. Everything feels like a blur. The betrayal, the lies, the cold, sinking realization that my wife isn't just a cheater, she's a serial liar. Vanessa watches me carefully. So, what's the plan? I shake my head. I don't have one. She smirks. Then let's make one. I don't know why I trust her. Maybe because she's the first person to actually tell me the truth. Maybe because right now she seems to hate Camila as much as I do. Either way, I'm listening. She crosses her arms. Camila is going to try and control the narrative. She'll lie, twist the story, maybe even blame you. If you don't act fast, she'll make you the bad guy. I scoff. Let her try. Vanessa raises an eyebrow. Oh, she will. She's already calling everyone she can to explain what happened. That catches my attention. How do you know? She pulls out her phone and shows me a text. Camila, Vanessa, I need you to back me up on this. Max is acting insane. He stole the guy's car. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm scared. Please help me. I stare at the screen. She's already painting me as the crazy one. Vanessa sighs. I told her I didn't want to get involved. But between you and me, I'd rather see her get what she deserves. I think about that for a moment. Then I exhale. All right. I want to hurt her. Not physically. Not illegally. But I want her to feel what I'm feeling right now. Vanessa nods. Then let's hit her where it hurts. She pulls up her phone again, scrolling. You still have access to your joint bank account, right? My jaw clenches. Yeah. Why? She looks up at me and smiles. Because the first thing she's going to do is lock you out. So let's make sure she doesn't get the chance. I don't even hesitate. I pull out my own phone, log in, and start moving money. Not all of it, just enough to make her sweat. Camila wants to play games? She has no idea who she's up against. My fingers move fast across my phone screen, transferring money out of our joint account into my personal one. Not enough to clean it out, that would be too obvious, but just enough to send a clear message. Camila wants to lie? Wants to cheat? Fine. But she's not getting to play the victim and walk away unscathed. Vanessa watches me, impressed. Good. Now what about the house? I pause. What about it? She shrugs. Whose name is it in? Mine. Bought it 5 years ago. Camila had insisted we put her name on it too, but I never did. Thank God. I smirk. She has no claim to it? Vanessa grins. Perfect. Then we're not just hitting her in the wallet, we're hitting her at home. You're kicking her out? The thought makes my chest tighten. Not because I don't want her gone, I do, but because I know how messy this is going to get. Camila doesn't handle losing well. Still I nod. Yeah. She's out. Before I can overthink it, I dial her number. She picks up on the first ring. Max. Thank God. Please come home. Let's just talk. Her voice is shaky, but not from guilt. From panic. Good. I keep my voice calm. Camila, pack your things. You're leaving? Silence. Then, what? No. No, Max, please. Don't do this. We can fix it. I let out a dry laugh. Fix it? Like how you fixed our marriage. Like how you lied about this being your first time cheating? Max, please. I swear I just made a mistake. I shake my head, my grip tightening on the phone. You didn't make a mistake, Camila. You made a choice. And now I'm making mine. She starts crying, but I don't care. Not anymore. I'll be home in an hour, I say coldly. Be gone by then. I hang up before she can respond. Vanessa exhales. Damn. That was kind of hot. I shoot her a look. She smirks. Just saying. Now let's go home and watch the fireworks. I start the engine. Because now, it's time to finish what she started. I pull into the driveway an hour later. The Mercedes is gone. Good. That means he is gone too. But Camila? Still here. I see her pacing by the front door, her phone clutched in her hand like it's a lifeline. The second I step out of the car, she rushes toward me, her face streaked with tears. Max, please just listen to me. I hold up a hand. Are your things packed? She freezes. Max, are your things packed? My voice is ice. Her lip quivers. I don't have anywhere to go. I scoff. That's funny. You had no problem finding a place to sleep last night? She flinches. Good. She steps forward, trying to touch my arm. I was stupid. I was lonely. I just wanted to feel wanted again. But I never stopped loving you, Max. I swear. I tilt my head. That's interesting. Because Vanessa told me this wasn't your first time. Her face drains of color. What? She whispers. You heard me. So let's cut the fake tears. How long have you been cheating on me, Camila? Her mouth opens and closes. For once, she has nothing to say. I let out a bitter laugh. That's what I thought. I push past her and head inside. She follows, still pleading. Max, I swear it wasn't like that. I never meant to hurt you. I spin around so fast she actually stumbles back. You didn't mean to hurt me? Are you hearing yourself? You made a choice, Camila. Every single time you made a choice to betray me. To lie to me. And now that you're finally facing the consequences, you want to play the victim? She shakes her head frantically. No. That's not what I'm doing. I cross my arms. Then prove it. Tell me the truth. Right now. Silence. Her eyes dart around, like she's searching for an escape. But there's nowhere left to run. Then, finally, it wasn't just one guy. The room spins. Even though I already suspected it, hearing her say it out loud, it still feels like a knife to the chest. How many? I force myself to ask. She looks away. Three. Three different men. 3 different betrayals. I exhale slowly, clenching my jaw so hard it hurts. Then I nod. Then we're done here. Camila sobs, grabbing my arm. Please? Max, don't throw everything away. I shake her off. You already did. She breaks down, crumbling to the floor. But I don't feel sorry for her. Not anymore. I grab her suitcase, the one she should have packed herself, march to the front door and toss it outside. Out? She just sits there, shaking her head, her whole body trembling. I can't. Where am I supposed to go? I stare down at her. Not my problem. Then, without another word, I shut the door in her face. I stand there, my hand still on the doorknob, listening. Nothing at first. Then, soft, muffled sobs. For a second, just a second, a part of me wants to open the door. Wants to let her back in. Not because I forgive her, I never will, but because 20 years is a long time to just end. But then I remember. I remember the Mercedes in my driveway. I remember her naked in our bed with another man. I remember Vanessa's words, "This isn't the first time." And just like that, whatever was left of my sympathy. Gone. I take a deep breath, straighten my shoulders and walk away. She made her choice. And now, she can live with it. 30 minutes later, my phone starts blowing up. Jake. Vanessa. A couple of mutual friends. I know exactly what this is. Camila's running her mouth. Spinning her version of events, painting herself as the heartbroken wife, abandoned by her crazy, unstable husband. I let the calls go to voicemail. But then, one text grabs my attention. It's from my sister Rachel. Rachel, call me. Now. I sigh and dial her number. She picks up instantly. Max, what the hell is going on? She demands. I just got off the phone with Camila. She's hysterical. She says you threw her out with nowhere to go, that you stole some guy's car, and that you're acting completely irrational. I let out a humorless laugh. Yeah. And did she also mention she was screwing another man in our bed? Silence. Then, what? You heard me, Ratch. I walked in on her cheating. And not just once, she admitted there were others. Another pause. Then when she speaks again, her voice is ice. That line, she stops herself, taking a deep breath. Okay. What do you need from me? I blink. Wait, so you believe me? Rachel scoffs. Max, I've known you my whole life. You don't just lose it for no reason. But Camila? She's always been a little too calculated. I had a feeling something was off. For the first time all day, I feel like I can actually breathe. Thanks, Ratch. Don't thank me yet. She's gonna keep pushing her story. She wants people on her side. I nod even though she can't see me. Let her try. I have proof. I glance at my phone screen. The photos. The text. The cold, hard truth. And now, it's my turn to control the narrative. Rachel was right. Camila wasn't just going to accept defeat. She was already running damage control, playing the victim, twisting the truth before I could even react. But I wasn't about to let her win. I scroll through my phone looking at the evidence. Small blue diamond, the photos of her in bed with him. Small blue diamond, the texts proving she had been cheating for years. Small blue diamond, the call logs of her trying to manipulate me after she got caught. This wasn't just about revenge anymore. This was about making sure she didn't get to rewrite history. I open up a group chat with our closest mutual friends. The one she was probably already trying to sway. Then I type, Max, hey everyone. I wasn't going to air my personal life, but since Camila has already started reaching out, I want to set the record straight. I came home early from my trip and found her in our bed with another man. When I confronted her, she admitted it wasn't her first time. I have proof. Max, attached. Photos, screenshots, the whole truth. I hesitate for half a second. Then I hit send. Boom. Within minutes, my phone starts blowing up. Small orange diamond Jake. Holy. SHT. Asterisk. Small orange diamond Vanessa. Wow. I knew she was a liar, but this? She's done. Small orange diamond Chris. She told me you went crazy and kicked her out for no reason. What a snake. And then, Camila herself. Her name pops up on my screen. Calling. Again. I let it ring. Then a text. Camila, Max, WTF is wrong with you? Why would you do this? I smirk. Oh, now she's mad? Another text. Camila, you're ruining my life. I type back. Max, no, Camila. You ruined your own life. I just made sure people saw the truth. She doesn't respond. I know why. Because for the first time ever, she has nothing left to say. After dropping that bomb in the group chat, I sit back and watch the fireworks. The messages keep rolling in. Some people are furious at Camila. Others are shocked, claiming they never saw it coming. And a few? They go silent. Probably waiting to see which side to take. Typical. Then another message pops up, from Camila's sister, Sophia. Sophia, Max. I don't even know what to say. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. That one surprises me. Sophia and Camila were always close. If even she is turning against her, then I know Camila is losing control of the narrative. Good. I refresh my social media and sure enough, Camila has locked down her accounts. No posts. No updates. Radio silence. I almost feel bad. Almost. Then Jake calls. Dude. Camila is freaking out. I smirk. Oh yeah. Yeah. She just called me crying. Saying she never meant to hurt you and that you're destroying her reputation. I laugh. She did that all by herself? Jake exhales. She's panicking, man. She knows she's lost. I lean back in my chair, letting his words sink in. I should feel satisfied. And part of me does. But another part? I want more. She hasn't truly felt it yet. I glance at my phone, at the pictures, the receipts, the truth. And that's when it hits me, there's one more person who needs to see this. Her parents. I open my contacts. Find her dad's number. My thumb hovers over the call button. Then, without a second thought, I press dial. The phone barely rings twice before her dad picks up. Max. His voice is calm, but there's a tension beneath it. Like he already knows this isn't a friendly call. I take a breath. Hey, Mr. Alvarez. I didn't want to be the one to bring this to you, but I think you should know what's going on with Camila. Silence. Then, cautiously, what happened? I don't sugarcoat it. I lay it all out. How I came home early. How I found her in bed with another man. How she admitted there were others. How she tried to lie, manipulate, and play the victim once I caught her. Then I send the proof. The message says delivered. A long pause follows. I hear the faint sound of a notification in the background. Then, nothing. For almost a full minute he doesn't say a word. Finally, a deep sigh. I'm sorry, Mac. His voice is heavy, like he's suddenly aged 10 years. I don't know what to say. I don't need you to say anything, I reply. I just thought you deserved to know the truth. Before she tries to spin it, another long pause. Then, where is she now? I glance at the time. No idea. But I kicked her out of the house. He exhales sharply. Good. She won't be coming here. That surprises me. Wait, you're not letting her stay with you? His voice hardens. Max, I didn't raise my daughter to be a liar and a cheater. If she wants to betray her husband, she can deal with the consequences on her own. Damn. Before I can respond, I hear another voice in the background, her mom. What's wrong? She asks. Then, oh my God. Is it Camila? Her dad doesn't even mute the phone. He just hands it to her. Max? Mijo, what's happening? Her voice is frantic. I don't even get a chance to speak before I hear her dad's voice in the background, cold and sharp. Your daughter is a disgrace. I don't think I've ever heard her mom cry before. But I hear it now. And for the first time since this nightmare started, I know Camila is truly, completely alone. I hang up the phone, exhaling slowly. Camila has nowhere left to run. Her friends? They know the truth. Her family? They've disowned her. Her reputation? Destroyed. I should feel relieved. Satisfied. And yet, something tells me she's not done yet. And I'm right. Because 5 minutes later, she shows up at my door. I hear the frantic knocking first. Then her voice. Max, please. Just let me in. I don't move. Just watch through the peephole. She looks like a wreck. Mascara streaked down her cheeks, hair in a messy bun, still wearing the same clothes from earlier. She has nowhere else to go. Good. I take my time before opening the door. When I do, I lean against the frame, arms crossed. You have a lot of nerve showing up here. She sniffles, eyes darting around. I don't have anywhere else to go. Please just, let me talk to you. I shake my head. There's nothing left to say, Camila. She steps forward, desperate. Max, I messed up, okay? I was selfish and stupid, but I swear to you, I never wanted to lose you. I let out a humorless laugh. Funny way of showing it. She grabs my arm, voice breaking. I don't want to lose you. I'll do anything, Max. Just tell me how to fix this. I stare at her long and hard. Then I say the words that finally break her. You can't. Her face crumbles. Max, please? She actually tries to drop to her knees, but I step back. Get up. I say it coldly. Have some dignity. She shakes her head, sobbing. I love you. I narrow my eyes. No, you don't. You love control. You love attention. And now that you've lost both, you're acting like a victim. She opens her mouth, but I cut her off. But guess what? I don't care anymore. For the first time since this all started, I see it. Defeat. She knows it's over. I grab her suitcase, the one I threw outside earlier, and shove it into her arms. Go. She stands there, trembling like she wants to say something else. But she doesn't. Instead, she turns around and walks away. For the first time in 20 years, I watch Camila leave. And I feel nothing. I watch Camila walk down the driveway, suitcase dragging behind her, her shoulders shaking with every step. She keeps glancing back like she expects me to change my mind. To call her name. To stop her. I don't. She reaches the curb and just stands there. No car. No ride. No plan. Now she knows what it feels like to be left with nothing. I step back inside and shut the door. Just like that, it's over. I should feel something. Regret, anger, relief, anything. But all I feel is peace. For the first time in years, I don't have to wonder. Don't have to question what's going on behind my back. Don't have to keep fighting for a marriage that was already dead. It's done. 1 hour later, Vanessa texts me. Vanessa, she's at a hotel. Called me crying. Wants me to convince you to take her back. I smirk. Desperate until the end. Max, let her cry. She made her bed. Vanessa, yeah, and now she's lying in it alone. Max, exactly. I put my phone down and lean back in my chair, staring up at the ceiling. It's finally sinking in. Camila is gone. And for the first time in forever, I'm free. It's been a week since Camila walked out of my life. 7 days of silence. No calls. No texts. No last-ditch efforts to manipulate me. She finally got the message. She lost. And me? I've never felt better. This morning, I wake up to a text from Vanessa. Vanessa, brunch? My treat. You deserve it. I smirk. Vanessa's been checking in on me every day, making sure I'm not drowning in post-breakup misery. But the truth is, I'm not. I text back. Max, sounds good. But I'm paying. Consider it a celebration. Vanessa, celebrating what? I grin. Max, my freedom? As I sit in that cafe sipping my coffee, I finally let go. Of the anger. Of the betrayal. Of Camila. She thought she could break me. Thought she could lie, cheat, and walk away unscathed. But in the end, she's the one who lost everything. And me? I'm just getting started.